All right, Flexcast, we are back and we are here with another tastemaker, my friend, Miss Chappelle, No Dave. Can you please introduce yourself, who you are, where you from, what you do?
My name is Chappelle, and I own Damn Good Cookies, ATX, but it's really just Damn Good Cookies. I have to put the ATX on the end of it. But I'm originally from Austin, Texas, born, raised, unicorn. You know, we're not here anymore.
Okay. Period.
Well, everybody clap it up for Chappelle. We got her in the building. And man, she's here for Damn Good Cookies. She's our taste test today. She bought some cookies for us to taste test. Chappelle, please tell our listeners about each of these individual cookies that we're tasting and what went into them, the design, the ingredients, and we're going to get into this taste test.
Okay, so what I gave you guys to sample today is just my basic airbrushing, and it's the vanilla sugar cookie. It's the original one, the one I started. It's my baby. Okay. Basically, it's a lemon icing on the base of it, but it's a vanilla sugar cookie. Okay. And then I just airbrushed it for the special effects to it. Okay. You like it?
You airbrush. That's pretty cool.
Very y'all dig in. I want to hear what y'all think.
I'm loving the presentation.
I'm still formulating thoughts.
It has my name.
So it has their name on it.
Oh, this is cute.
I'm gonna eat that one last.
It has the Flexcast on it.
I'm gonna start with I love the name you came up with.
Thank you. It was a love and labor to pick a name. It was so hard.
First thing I'm gonna say, it's not in a sack. It's in a box.
Yes.
That's presentation.
Everything.
The packaging and the cookies is really good.
Yeah.
Very soft. When I bit into it, it's really soft. You can taste the sugar. You can taste. Yeah, you can taste everything that you put on here.
It's baked with love. My purpose in really creating the cookie was not to have a hard cookie. When I first kind of went into baking, the first cookie I had, this lady had brought it into the office where I was working at the time, and it was okay, but it was hard. Like, you can knock on the table, it was that hard. And like, presentation wise, it was really good. But I went home and I was like, I bet you I can make a better cookie than that and make it taste a lot better. Like, I'm all about taste, I'm all about texture, I'm all about just making it dance in my mouth when I'm eating it.
I like that. I like that.
I just want like each and every person that eats a damn good cookie to like say, oh my gosh, this is damn good. Like,
right.
And it does something to your soul.
The last thing I'll say, and then y'all can get into y'all's reviews. A lot of cookies, the icing overpowers the cookie. This is a very balanced mix. There's not too much icing and there's not too much cookie. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. It is a good balance. Some people choose to do like a vanilla on top of vanilla. I just think that that's basic. And if you know me, I'm not a basic person.
Not at all.
Okay?
Right.
I'm very blunt in your face. Here I am. And I wanted my cookie to reflect that of me. So it gives me a good little balance.
I love it.
I love it.
And it's not too sweet.
No.
That's my favorite part about it. Like, I love sweets, but I hate when they're too sweet. Like, I can only take a bite and then just simply be done. But no, I was about to eat this whole cookie, but then I realized that I needed to still talk to you. And I didn't want crumbs on my lip gloss. So yes, Chappelle.
Thank
you.
Cookies
are a 10 for me.
Thank you.
I'm also giving your cookies a 10. This is sugar cookies or sugar cookies with icing now. I call them like white girl cookies. My favorite fucking cookie.
Yeah.
When I say this is a bad bitch all cookies.
Thank you.
This is a damn good cookie.
It's a damn good cookie. Yes. I mean, I cannot stress that enough. Like, when people are like, well, how did you even come up with the name, like, Damn Good Cookie? I'm like, honestly, like,
what'd you say?
It was a completely different name when I first started it. It was like Sugary Sweets, and I was like, that is nothing of me. Like, I'm nice, I'm sweet when I want to be, but like, I'm just not the Pixie Dust and all these other cookie companies that are out there. I wanted a name that gave me like edge.
Sugar and spice and everything nice.
Yes. And put that in there too. So like, I was like, damn good cookies. Like, me and my friend were like just playing around in the kitchen. I was coming up with some new recipes for it and some new flavors. And I was like, this is a damn good cookie. Okay. Yeah. And it kind of just picked up from there. Yeah.
And that kind of leads into my question that I had for you. Like, how did this start? What was life like when you started Damn Good Cookies? Was it something that you knew would be a passion and a business, or was it like something you were just kind of doing on the side? How did this all start?
Not at all. It was in the middle of the COVID.
Okay, gotcha.
Like,
okay.
Hey, another COVID bag. Clap it up. Another COVID bag, man. We had a lot of COVID bags come through here.
Yes, like, it was in the middle of the COVID. I was literally trying to figure out what I was going to do next. Like, I think we all went through that mindset. Like, what is next for me? Correct. I didn't want to work the job that I was working at. It didn't give me passion. I hated working with customers, and like, I wanted something that was gonna like drive me to like and challenge me too. So that was the reason why I started it. I bought a mixer. It literally sat on my kitchen floor for about 6 months before I even touched it.
Wow.
And I didn't know what I was gonna even mix. I didn't know if it was gonna be bread. I didn't know if it was gonna be cupcakes or cakes or cookies. And it wasn't until that lady brought that cookie, that nasty ass cookie into
that rock hard cookie.
Wait. A little more on that, please. Like, what happened?
Okay.
What was the cookie type? Like, where? Because this is kind of what prompted you to do this.
Yes,
so this story is important.
Okay, so this lady, I worked at an office, and the lady was like, "I just want to say thank you for doing what you do. You didn't have to come in here." And she gave me this cookie, and literally it was hard as rocks. And I was like, presentation wise, it was a beautiful cookie. I'm not gonna knock them down on the presentation because it was very beautiful, but taste wise. I got good teeth.
You have beautiful teeth. Very beautiful teeth.
I got good teeth. I almost lost a tooth on that cookie.
Oh my God.
And I was like, I bet you I can go home and do a better cookie. And so I picked up that mixer off of the floor and put it on the counter. And when I said I had flour on the ceiling, sugar on the floor, it was a trial and error. Learning how to even make cookies because I'm not a baker. Like my mentality of baking is going to the aisle, getting a cake box and making it like that. Right. This is completely from scratch. Butter, sugar, flour, completely from scratch. So nothing from the box. And when I tested it out on my coworkers, because coworkers, they gonna hate on you every time. So they was like, they the best people to test this shit out on. Like, I want your hate. Like, this is the time to please hate on me. So
how do they respond?
At first they were like, "Oh, well, this is so good." I was like, "No," because I know you don't like me outside of work. So go ahead. Okay, what you really feel about me? And they were like, "Well, let me tell you this." And I was like, "Okay." And I took their feedback and I improved on my cookie. And then once I found my recipe, I tweaked it even more so that I could set myself off from the rest. Because it's not like a normal sugar cookie. It has different extracts in it that I include. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. I say, and that goes into my question. You said you're not a baker. I relate to that. I'm not a baker that can make like 3 things, and we're not even gonna get into what the 3 things are because they're not things people need to know about. But I'm interested to know, like, what were the most creative cookies you made, or what were the favorite orders that people requested?
So my favorite is I did a South by Southwest event, and at first, sometimes when clients they reach out to me, they'll say, "Oh, I need these cookies." And I'm like, okay, I always ask them, send me inspiration pictures so that I can kind of see what you have envisioned. And then we can like talk and discuss about what you want. And she didn't tell me it was like an 80s theme, but it came out to be an 80s theme. And it was a boom box and it was an Adidas shoe.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's hard.
It's hard, right? And a lot of
like a different hard. Okay. So hard means
hard.
We got sauce, baby. We got sauce.
Okay. So once I did it, I was like, okay, let me send her my sketches and what I do, because I always sketch it out because I'm not about to do something you don't approve.
Draw.
Just a little bit, with the help of a projector. Yeah. But yeah, so I sketched it out for her and she loved it. Now, I didn't have a cookie cutter specifically for an Adidas shoe. I didn't even know what an 80s Adidas shoe looked like, so I had to do a lot of research on it. But once I did it and I cut it out, I had to really just do it by hand. It came out really great. It was a challenge for me.
That's so cool.
Down to the stitching of the details and the shoe and the laces and everything. And then I also did another one that was a crown bottle. And that was a custom one. And I was like, oh, I like that. Okay. And I added a little crown to the cookie too.
Oh, so you can infuse.
Yes, okay. I was testing it out, and I mean they loved it. So, hey.
I might put in an order.
Yeah. Absolutely. So they loved it, and that was one of my favorite ones. So yeah,
I love hearing about your creative inspirations. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you.
We need to check out her IG so that we can see pictures.
Yes, my IG is Damn Good Cookies ATX.
Yes. So Chappelle, what is the next goal for Damn Good Cookies? Are you thinking maybe cookie truck, a mobile cookie truck, or a brick and mortar? What are you thinking?
For right now, I don't think I want to do a cookie truck or a brick and mortar. I just still want to get my name out there. But what I want to do is go into like local coffee shops or bookstores and have my cookies on display there, because a lot of people, they'll do those last minute buys at the register.
Absolutely.
And I would love to partner with local small businesses like in that type of way.
Absolutely.
To have my cookies on display.
And that's limited liability because you won't have a brick and mortar overhead. Yeah. So that's the smart way to do it.
I bring in so many cookies for that business for that week, and then I collect at the end of the week. And
that's
then,
smart.
And then once I get the food truck, I do want to add more flavors and like cinnamon rolls and just different varieties of things.
Singing in my heart. You saying all the things I like.
So it's not. So I mean, Damn Good Cookies is going to be more than just cookies. It's going to be sweets in general. Okay.
Yes, it's gonna be damn good sweets. We're gonna change it up again.
Okay.
Yes, so it's gonna move into that direction. That's what I want for it.
I love the COVID story. I love the idea that like when things look down and out, we come up with ideas that elevate us and re-energize us. And I really appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
It's very sweet that you came by.
Thank you. Give you a damn good treat.
Well, y'all, we're gonna take a quick break to get ready for our next guest. But everyone, clap it up for Chappelle, man. I appreciate her being here. These cookies are fucking amazing. Y'all go to Damn Good Cookies, put in an order, and try them out for yourself, man. Y'all, right now it's just online orders, but eventually there will be. Is there a website? I was gonna ask.
No, I don't have a website, but I will be at the Kinky Curly Coily
Festival.
Kinky
Curly Coily Festival.
Yes. It's all about hair and celebrating black hair. Yeah, so I did not personally make the cutter, but I will be selling these type of cookies at the festival to represent our hair.
That is so cool.
Yes.
Do you know any of the other vendors coming?
I do not know any of the vendors.
We'll get some more info about it. We'll promote that for sure. I love that one. That one's hard.
I love the afro.
We have the Bantu knots.
Hey, I like that one too.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I like that.
And then we have another one, like a little fro hot.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like girl power.
So
we got to get some men on your cookies too.
No, I am. Yes.
Because I want to be on the cookie.
I'm not sleeping on my black men. I got y'all. Literally, before I came,
you made the hair look really good.
Thank you. Before I came, I was actually working on the men's side of it.
You do the beard really big.
Yes, the beard, the dreads.
I was gonna say you're gonna do a cookie with some dreads, ain't you?
Girl,
I'm gonna be your number one customer.
Yeah. Come on now.
Hey man, I appreciate you coming by. Flexcast, we're gonna take one quick break just to get our last guest situated, but don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.